what we're going to work on today is moving into advanced upland with our dog. We've taught all the basics as far as obedience and force fetch, and they're solid on that. What we're going to do now is we've got this blind set up here, and we got our pigeon pole, and we're getting ready to put a pigeon on the string right here. What we're trying to accomplish is steadiness. And that's really the whole purpose of the pigeon pole and using this setup that we have here. It's really not teaching them to point, it's teaching them to be steady, which means don't move your feet. When the bird moves, flush to wing, okay, shot, and then fall. Those three places is when a dog's going to tend to break. So that's where we're going to use this tool here that's called a pigeon pole, and we're going to use this to teach them this concept of don't move. And we're also going to be sort of integrating some other things that they've already been taught, which is whoa and obedience as well. As all training, you teach a concept and then you go apply it in the field, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So that sort of solidifies and makes the connections for the dog of all these parts of the puzzle applied to the real world. In this case, for most people like myself, it's hunting. You know, what your dog is going to do after the first season of the birds is really pretty amazing how much they learn. So that's it. Enough yakking. Let's get busy and train. So we're going to teach these concepts initially with this rope. And once they're steady, like where she's at, she can deal with this. She's told me that she's not going to move. She does understand the concept, so I'm going to take this away. When you guys are first teaching this stuff, you need to have this on until you've done this enough to where your dog has told you, hey, I got the concept, I'm not going to break. Make sense? That's the process. Some of the potential problems that you can run into while you're doing this training is these dogs are going to break, obviously. If they do, don't make a big deal about it. Don't make a huge deal about it. Don't rattle their cage, just teach them. Like I was telling you before, take your time, okay? Don't be in any hurry when you're doing upland training, and whether it's working on whoa training or advanced stuff like we're doing here, don't be in a hurry. Easy. But it makes it much more challenging without that rope on there, and they know that. They're not dumb. They know when the rope's on there, they know when the collar's on there. But the sooner you can get to this point here where you have no rope and it's only the collar, that's when you're really going to start making some progress, because if you want to know why, it's because you're giving them an opportunity to make choices. And you're reinforcing whoa. You're reinforcing the right behaviors. Again, as with all training, we're going to teach a concept, we're going to go back out into the field and apply it. So that's the next step. That's what we're going to work on here. I'm going to go grab this dog and we'll see how this goes.